Hey everybody, my name's Sam, and alright, let's talk about Shorts Wars. Alright, okay, let me rephrase that. Let's talk about why I'm not talking about Shorts Wars yet. And while we're here, I'm going to talk about some other projects, but I'm going to start with Shorts Wars because I know some of you have short attention spans and are only here because you care about Shorts Wars. So, I've been getting a lot of comments asking me to redo my Shorts Wars 1 video, and to make a Shorts Wars 2 video. We're going to start with the Shorts Wars 2 video, since it's the quickest and obvious explanation. I cannot make a full recap on Shorts Wars Season 2, because Shorts Wars Season 2 has, like, literally just started. It's not done yet. I can't make a full recap of something that's not done. Secondly, a full recap of Shorts Wars Season 1. I did a mostly finished recap up to, like, I think one thing wasn't in it, and it was like 2 hours long, and it was a lot of work, and I am currently working on changing how I do my recaps. So first of all, first reason why Shorts Wars Season 1 is taking too long, I am trying to figure out how I want to do it, so that way it's not like 2 hours long again. Number two is I'm waiting for Shorts Wars Season 2 to end, so that way I can make a full Shorts Wars recap. Season 1 and 2. Just a full ARG explanation. And I'm working on that for some other projects. So there's reason number two. I'm waiting for Shorts Wars Season 2 to end before Recap 1. And I know some of you are most likely wanting my Season 1 recap because you want to catch up on, like, what happened during Season 1. I am going to have to ask to please watch someone else's Shorts Wars recaps, because I am working on mine. It's just I want to do a full ARG recap, not just like a here's a small section of it. But I do promise you, eventually I will do a full explanation on Shorts Wars, both Season 1 and Season 2. Now, getting on to my other projects, which I really do want to talk about and I really am excited for, but if you're only here for Shorts Wars, you can leave now. I completely understand why, but if you're interested in learning what else I'm doing, consider sticking around. First off, I did a video on Happy Meat Farms, and my whole theory was based around Little Shop of Horrors and how I thought the ending would go, and now that that ARG has ended, I'm going to do a full recap of the Happy Meat Farms, Alex Bale, SpongeBob Theory Guy, whatever you want to call it, that ARG. If you want another source to listen to while waiting for that, the YouTube channel The Muse ARG helped me a lot with my theories. I highly recommend checking that out. Next up is Doki Doki Literature Club. I have been working on my DDLC theory for the longest time. Like, I've had the script on my desk for, like, forever. And I picked it up, and I started recording my DDLC theory. Every, like, 2 minutes, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna rephrase that because that is either written horribly or, like, doesn't, like, I have a different theory on it now. And then the more and more I thought about, the more and more I was like, yeah, no, I definitely need to rewrite this entire thing. So, there's a DDLC theory coming up, which will most likely be 2 videos. One that is a psychological analysis of the characters and what I think their home lives are based on how they act. And then I'm going to do a second one that's using the evidence from that, but not counting those as canon, just like the evidence of their behavioral patterns, and using that to solve the lore, which I did. Then, finally, in the recaps that I'm going to do is I have been working on Markiplier lore since the start. Since 2017, it was the first lore I ever worked on. The order was Markiplier lore, multiverse lore, where I would just be like hey, these shows had a crossover. They're connected. Which I'll explain a little bit about that in a second. But multiverse lore, then FNAF lore, which I have an entire FNAF timeline up here. I know the lore. It is all, I completely understand it. There's no flaws. There's like 1 or 2 flaws, but there's like no flaws. I will not be telling it to you, though, because I know as soon as I say it, then it's gonna change. And then DDLC lore. But Markiplier was how it all started. I have been working on writing it as, like, a script now. I am on chapter 2 of 5 of writing it in script form. I have the full lore solved. Now, the multiverse lore. Why I'm not going to do a video on that. It was the ultimate game of 7 ways to Kevin Bacon, I'll tell you that much. That entire board, I used to have a second one that was like 2 times the size of that. Like, I had a really big board. Entire thing was covered, and I kept finding more. There so many crossovers that everything could connect to everything. Like, I couldn't stop connecting things. And eventually I had to force myself to just accept that you can connect anything to anything, and that you don't need to have it all written down. And if I made a video explaining the multiverse, that video would never stop recording. I would be sitting here for eternity. I did try to make another multiverse video for you guys. I was going to explain the Lego multiverse. Many YouTubers have, like, explained Lego lore, but, like, they're all, like, I basically just took a bunch of other people's scripts and put them together, because it was like this person explained everything that connects to LEGO Dimensions and connects to the things that connect to LEGO Dimensions, and then another guy did videos that were just like, here is everything that connects to LEGO's standalone themes, like Space Police and Pharaoh's Quest and all that. But, like, using clutch powers and a bunch of other connections, you can connect those two theories together and make the ultimate LEGO multiverse. But then, like, the LEGO multiverse connects to non-LEGO stuff. Like, in LEGO Dimensions, the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them has like, their level has a nod to the CW Flash, meaning we can now connect CW Flash, meaning we can now connect to the DC multiverse. Not even counting the LEGO, like the fact that LEGO Batman is in there, just going through there, we have the DC multiverse, which connects to Amalgam Comics, now we got Marvel. But seriously, I could explain for eternity how everything can connect to anything. So yeah, I'm not doing a multiverse. However, there is a multiverse that I will explain. I'm currently working on it. In fact, I'm pretty sure I finished it. I just need to turn it into a script. There is a multiverse that I will explain, and that is the DC multiverse. Not the comics, just the movies and TV shows. Everything from the 1940s up to present day, they all have the multiversal classification. Simple stuff like how, in The Flash, we go to Earth 2 and Earth 3 and stuff like that. Yeah, so I went through everything from, like, Max Fleischer cartoons to, like, the 1960s Batman, just everything. I went over everything, and I cataloged every Earth. I am including things like Batman meets the Ninja Turtles, or, like, Justice League meets Ruby, but I will not include Ninja Turtles and Ruby. I'm including the crossovers, but not what they cross over to, because if I say, let's catalog the entire DC multiverse, and I include Ninja Turtles, then I have to catalog every single universe that that Ninja Turtle has. And if I'm following that logic, then I need to catalog everything that Ninja Turtles has crossover with. Meaning I'm doing a multiverse again. So yeah, I'm just going to explain the DC multiverse, but there is one thing that moves over from explanation to personal project that does count in this, and that is what I'm going to do to the DC multiverse. I'm going to finish cataloging the entire DC multiverse, which I have done. My next step is I'm going to reset it. Because there are so many Earth 1s, Earth 12s, Earth 52s, I'm just going to snap away every number and start from scratch. There it is. There's my snap. I don't know why my snap didn't happen. So yeah, I'm going to completely reset everything, and one big thing is universes that were destroyed during the Crisis on Infinite Earths CW event. I am not going to ignore them. I am going to catalog them too. So now that we've gone over from the me explaining the crisis to me resetting the crisis, we are now in personal projects. So people who do not care about my feelings, you can go now. These are the ones I'm most excited about. Let's go through these projects. Now, first of all, Eclipse happened, which I was very proud of. It's such a simple thing. The thumbnail is the thing I'm most proud of. In order of working on Eclipse, it is the thumbnail, the original post that I made, both on, like, Instagram, and I put it in, like, my YouTube community tab, like that, the original post, and then the video. Now, a big thing with that video is I made the entire video in 3 hours, and that's not just, like, me working on, like, I wrote the script in 3 hours, or I recorded it in 3 hours, or, like, I edited it in 3 hours. No, everything that was done for that video was in 3 hours, and There wasn't even a script. That was all improvised. The big issue with Eclipse, though, I asked you guys if my next project should take place within the universe of Eclipse, or if I should start from scratch. And everyone who voted on that poll, which wasn't much, but everyone who voted on that poll said, please continue Eclipse. The big issue with continuing Eclipse is, for storytelling reasons, Eclipse dabbled in religion. But I don't want to do a full series about religion, because, like, I kind of feel like I'm making fun of the religion if I'm doing it that way then. So many people take pride in their religion and make it a part of their identity. Yeah, that's why I try not to make fun of it. We have made it parts of our identity. So if I'm making fun of religion, which I'm not doing, but like if I was, I'd be making fun of people's identities. And I don't want to do that. So I do not think I can continue Eclipse. But I did write a draft. What a possible sequel of Eclipse would be is Rick Haynes. His son would be the main protagonist, and he would be investigating the disappearance of his father. The eclipse itself, like the sky going dark but the sun still being there, would be referred to as the blackout throughout the series. And the blackout is an event that would happen during a rapture. I still don't know why I had Michael kill the photographer. Probably because, like, whenever the photographer took the picture, he probably witnessed, like, Michael helping someone up or something. I don't know. That's probably a stupid idea. Guy. That's not even a dog sound. Yeah, my dogs don't bark. My dogs don't bark, they howl. This is Willow. She's the only quiet one. But I am working on one other personal project. And this is the big one. This personal project that I'm working on is a really big one, and in my community tab you will see me talking about how, like, hey, I just finished all the script writing, or hey, me and Chaos Productions are working on this, and hey, me and a friend are working on that, and there's a big project coming soon, and I'm going to announce that it will not be done for a long time, but it is the big one. It is the big one that, like, if anything that I do is ever cared about, this is the one. If you like this video, you don't need me to tell you what to do, but if you want to see more videos like it, I recommend subscribing, not just so that way you can see more of my videos, but also so that way the YouTube algorithm can suggest more videos like it. You know, from both me and creators like me. If you do choose to return, then I will see you guys in the next one. So long, and bye-bye now.